Hey, it's Ben here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of a new software launching called Split Test Monkey. And I was very excited to take a look at this software because, number one, this isn't kind of another shiny object where, it's something where it says you press a few buttons, you're going to get tons of free traffic or things like that where, the product sounds too good to be true and then you buy it and then a couple of weeks later, they stopped updating it and didn't really work like it said on the sales page. But this is a tool where it's something that all real marketers should be doing to actually try to get their campaigns to convert and drive more traffic and get their pay-per-click campaigns to convert and scale and things like that. And that's split testing. And the other reason that I was excited to test it out is because because so many marketers are focusing on these kind of shiny objects to make a quick bit of cash and move on to the next thing. There hasn't really been any solid tools launched for the smaller business type market. Now, as far as split testing, there's the Google Web Optimizer, which I've had a bad experience with, and a lot of other marketers, and it's a reason why it's free and no one likes it. And then there's some split testing softwares that are catered more for the corporate companies like Visual Website Optimizer that are really expensive per month. And there isn't really anything in between for small business marketers who don't want to pay thousands of dollars per month for a split test software. So I was definitely interested in taking a look at this. And what I'm going to do is walk through all the different features on how it works and how you can use it to improve your marketing campaigns. And then I'm going to be giving my thoughts on just how good it is and if it's something that you really need or not. And to get started with it, it's a web-based app, and all you have to do is just log into the software. And then you can create either what's called split URL tests, where it's like a basic split test where you're split testing two pages. So, for example, if I had this page here, it's an opt-in page, and I wanted to split test it against this page to see which one converted more, which has higher conversions, to then, obviously get more subscribers and be able to pay less for my ads because there's higher conversion and things like that. What I would do here is first just give it a name. So we'll just call it split test. And then we can choose the minimum total conversions. So we don't want it to decide a winner, which page is best until 100 conversions are reached. We can choose right now the number of days to run it for. So right now I have a minimum of 14 days to run. We have a confidence percentage. So this is the confidence level that the conversion rate is measured for the winning variation. So 95 is a good thing to aim for. They have 3 different ways that you can run the split test. So they have something called Auto Optimizer. And this is something where it's going to auto optimize to find the best winner as fast as possible. You can also do something called a conversion race. So whoever whatever page reaches the number of conversions, in this case 100, will automatically declare the winner. Or you can do it manual where you're running the experiment yourself. There's no winner yet. And then we want to put in like our override URL. And that's in case we want to turn the experiment off or something like that, but people are still going to our link. So in this case, I'll just put that. And then we can also put a conversion value. So this is how much money we're going to make per conversion whenever someone actually converts or goes to our thank you page or our buy page. And then we can enter our URLs over here. So here's the first URL. And then the other URL, say I wanted to split test it against this landing page. I would then put this URL over here. And we make sure they're active. We can check them to make sure they're good. And then you can actually add even more URLs too. You don't have to just use 2. And then you just hit either save or exit or save and publish. And then what's going to do here is, unlike Google Website Optimizer and things like that, where you have to go in and add code, like two different lines of code per each page and things like that, all you have to do is it will immediately start, and you just have to send traffic to this link right here, and that's it. It makes it very fast to set up the split test. And then if we want to track the conversions and see the total number of money we're earning like that, then you can paste this paste the script, I should say, into your conversion page. So that would be something like this. So say after they subscribe, they come to this page. We would want to just paste our code somewhere in the page. So then it knows which one is converting. and then you just hit OK, and then the split test is running, and it can start right away automatically. So that's pretty cool. Now, also, they have something brand new, and I don't even know any tools that can do this. It's called A/B dynamic testing. And like the split test URL where it can test full pages, well, this can test any certain element of any page with another element. So, for example, say I had this this blog here, and I'm running like a banner here to try to make ads or get people to sign up or something like that, or in this case, promote the split test monkey. And I want to split test that with, say, another banner. But I don't want to split test the whole page. I just want to split test this element and see which banner's better. And say I wanted to split test it against, say this banner. Obviously this is just an example to show you how it works. I probably would use something better than that. But, that's just an example. So what you can do here is first, give it a name like before. It has all the elements of the first example, the split URL test. Where we can choose what campaign to run, whether we just want to run it on autopilot with the auto optimizer, our conversion value if we're going to make money from it. And then instead of putting the link here, we can put our code. So we would just copy and paste the HTML code for this. So in this instance, I would just go to my WordPress dashboard, and it's in the sidebar here. So I just copy this, go to element 1. Paste that in, and then get the code for this other button here that I want to split test that in, paste that in here, and then hit save and publish. And then it's going to split test. It's going to give us the link, and then it's going to split test this button here with our other button, and it's just going to split test that element. And that's just an example of one element that you can split test. So that's just a banner. So we can also split test layouts. You can split test headline. If you're running a sales page, you can split test just the video sales letter. So instead of changing the whole page, just change the video for that. So that's very cool to split test small ideas as well as use this other split test URL for the big ideas. And if you're confused about how you get the code exactly for this, well, I've been talking with the creator here about if this is actually better than all the other split testing tools, and how all the details and things like that of testing it. And then he said that if you have trouble, there's actually a big help section with already written out FAQs and things like that to help you. And if you still are having trouble, then they have a big support desk that you can just ask, and then they'll get you settled and figured out as fast as possible. So you can run these tests very quickly, and it's not going to take a ton of time, which is great. And also, there's something called Headline-O-Matic, and you can get this if you buy the upgrade, the OTO1, and this will create awesome headlines for you at the click of a button. So, for example, if we enter the keyword paleo, I'm just going to do a test here, we can choose between like an awesome headline for something for like a sales page or a sales video, or an attention grabber type headline that's going to get like clicks on social media or for a blog post or something. And then you just click on make headlines. And that was the software that did that. It was not me. And then it's going to give you a bunch of headlines here you can go off of. The paleo habit that could save you, and then put your benefit here. And it's going to give you a whole bunch of different ideas to help you come up with headlines if you're stuck, or you want something that's going to grab more attention. Which is pretty cool. And you probably want to enter more information than just one keyword. The more that you enter, the more that it will find and be able to help you. And you can press this "Give me more" button, and it will come up with more headlines and things like that for you to use. Because obviously, split testing headlines is one of the most important thing that you can do. So that's basically how Split Test Monkey works in a nutshell. It's really fast to use, as you can see. And it's something I think that the market really needs, and real marketers who are really trying to optimize their campaigns to get traffic and to build their list and things like that need. Because, like I said, the Google Website Optimizer, it's not really good. I used it for a split test, and actually it never even gave me the results. It took you have to wait a couple of days or a day or so for it to actually start giving the data. And then it took forever to set up, and then it kept saying that the code wasn't there whenever I did put the code. So people were frustrated. So that's why they've created things like Visual Website Optimizer and Optimizely. And those are great tools too. In fact, there's some features that maybe even be a little bit better than Split Test Monkey and like the Visual Website Optimizer. But the problem is that if you've seen that, it's really expensive per month, like $97 per month. And I'm not interested in paying over $1,000 a year for a split testing tool, and I know a lot of small business owners are not either. So I think this is definitely a great tool for those who are serious about building their business, and they're not after the latest shiny object and such like that. And it's available for a very low and fair price, much lower than the Visual Website Optimizer is. So if you think that this will help your business and you'd like to learn more about it, then make sure to check it out during that special sale that they're having, where you can get the really low lifetime access price. And you also get a lot of really great bonuses I'm putting together. Because I know that people aren't going to be excited by a split testing tool as compared to someone else that day is promoting like a $7 guide. It's going to show you how to make $1,000 an hour or something, ridiculous like that. So I've added on a bunch of really great bonuses, some of my best bonuses I'm giving away to get everyone excited, because I think this is a tool that is really needed and can actually help you get results. Because if you're not split testing, basically you're leaving money on the table. It's as simple as that. So make sure to check it out before launches and during when it goes live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to get the early bird discount and to get all my bonuses as well that you can check out below. So again, thanks for coming to this page and watching this review for Split Test Monkey.